One of the simplest ways that you can do this is reaching out to the top 20 websites, contacting them and saying, hey, can I interview you and you interview me? And if you contact 20 or 30 of them, you'll get one. And one link from a good, powerful website will help you a ton. So he wants it when people type in, Atlanta t-shirts, he ranks #1 on Google. How do you start doing that? What's a practical tip? Do you just build a website and automatically show up #1? Do you start getting links? Do you do PR? Do you do YouTube videos? What's your favorite technique?
All right. We made this easy. The most practical thing is I've had my guys who do this day in and day out for their own agencies do a workshop. We can tell people at the end, but I have it all out for people.
Okay.
I'll give you a direct answer, but you need to win, right? Like with Google, one of the best places to hide a dead body is like on page 2 of Google, right? So
yes.
You want to get on page 1. And so one of the most practical things is to know, you need to win. And so for a relatively easy keyword, we've given a workshop that will totally get people started and let them win for something like that.
So what do you define as winning? When you say win?
Winning means you're on page 1, right? You want to get on page 1 for a term
yes.
that is going to be relevant, that people are going to be typing in for your particular business.
Yes. So like let's say for Tai Lopez, I want to rank #1. I'll give you guys one practical skill, and I want to get your opinion on this. Buy the domain name that matches. So I bought tailopez.com, and Google gives some weight. Some SEO experts think that they don't give much weight to that anymore. It's called basically direct matching domain names.
Yeah,
so
exact
if you want to sell this jacket, this suede jacket, you would try to buy like buyswedejackets.com. And do you think Google still gives ranking and importance to that? I think they still do a little bit.
Yeah, well, I don't have to guess. Greg Morrison, who we built our coaching around, he's the one that really keeps up with the search engine optimization, the keeping on top of research. And he has over 1,000 websites. He tracks tens of thousands of keywords. And around August 27th, I think it was, of this year, he tracks he's figured out a few key factors that really matter. One of them is the domain name along with the title of your page, the URL of your page, if you know what that is.
The meta title, yep.
Yeah. And right around this year, right around August, it used to be a huge factor. Then it went away as a huge factor for a little over a year, I believe.
Yeah.
And then right around August 27th, he can show you graphs. He actually does on a webinar we also have in our free area.
Yeah.
Where right at that day, he'll show you websites that he's tracking shoot up. And it's those exact match domains. So that became a way to get more.
So let me put tip #2. We're giving 18 practical tips to making money online. Tip #2, whatever you're selling, try to buy a domain name, even if it's 2, 3, 4 words that matches what people are going to type in. If you want to sell dog beds.
People ask, can I add a word? And yes, you can add a word that, whatever word you want in order to get the domain that's open. I wouldn't use dashes. Sometimes people ask, do I use hyphens?
Yeah, don't use dashes. And don't.
Yeah, like Tai Lopez website, Tai Lopez following.com, whatever. You just add another word if you want to go for Tai Lopez.
Yeah, if you can't buy it.
If you're looking.
Yeah. Tip #3, practical tip I'll get. To buy the domain names, I buy either GoDaddy or Namecheap. Okay, a little practical tip. Namecheap, some of my friends who are like, super hacker guys, they like Namecheap. They say it's better than GoDaddy, has better privacy. You get free privacy protection. By the way, I'm going to give away this first $100. PayPal into the first person to answer this question. What is the definition of winning on Google that David Mills just gave? What's the definition of winning? The third person who says it is getting this $100. He gave a specific definition of winning on Google. All right, the first person I see, Mateen on YouTube. Let's see, anybody on Facebook? Twitter, I see, there we go. Getting #1 spot, no. R. Bennett 05. Okay, the next person I see, there, that guy Colvin on Instagram, being on the first page, that's winning. So practical tip, we give you 3, we're trying to get to 18 in 18 minutes. We got 11 minutes left. What's another practical thing, a website that people can go to, a tool they can use that has helped you make over $11,000 a day and $40 million with your OMG machine company?
You want to get relevant links, right? Again, this is described particularly well by people that do this. I'm more designed the business, and I'm more of an accelerated learning success guy.
Yep.
Right, that kind of built that around.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about
optimization.
speed reading in a second.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you need to get links. You want to get them on ideally from websites that are relevant
Yes.
to your same niche. If you just get links on a website that's not so relevant, and if the article's relevant, that's better. If there's anything linking into the article that's linking to you, if that's all relevant to what you're talking about, the t-shirts in a particular city,
Yes.
then that's going to be ideal. But there's also percentages that you want to get straight. You kind of get down the rabbit hole a little bit.
Yeah, it's
which is
very
why
complicated
it's making
because
workshops.
Google likes to trick you. They like to change the algorithm. So basically what he's saying is the way that Google was built back starting in 2000, over 15 years ago, the way Google built it, Sergey Brin, Larry Page, they basically said, in order to know what website is the best for people typing, we're going to look at social proof. Do other people, like the New York Times, like Mashable, like National Geographic, do they link to you? Now, some of you already know this. This is more beginner SEO, but we're doing a power 18 minutes. Some of this stuff's for beginners. Even if you're advanced watching this, what is the most powerful site that links to your website? If your answer is, some little blog that gets 3 views per year from Samoa links to you, that's not going to help you very much. If you could get, let's say one of the highest, let's say National Geographic. Let's say you have a scientific product, Quest bars. My buddy, I was at the Clippers game. He sells Quest bar protein bars, and he sells 1.5 million Quest bars a day. So if Quest bar's website had a link to it from National Geographic talking about protein and agriculture, that would count a lot because everybody knows National Geographic is a very powerful, reputable website. So you have to, one of the simplest ways that you can do this is really reaching out to the top 20 websites, contacting them and saying, hey, can I interview you? And you interview me. And if you contact 20 or 30 of them, you'll get one. And one link from a good, powerful website will help you a ton. Like I have links from Forbes to me, Entrepreneur Magazine, entrepreneur.com, their online links to me. And those are very reputable sites. So keep that in mind. Not all links are the same.